when people fail at something, they get desperate. They get desperate. And I am not the one to point fingers because the same thing happens to me. It happens to all of us. It happens to the best of us. The richest people on earth, the people with the best bodies, the people with the best relationships, it happens to them. We are human. We are human. Don't feel condemned. Don't feel bad that you made a mistake. And again, I learned from this. I don't want to feel bad anymore for making mistakes. In this video, I'm going to go over the Ethereum Proof of Work event and how there is light at the end of the tunnel. It's not the end of the world for losing 5, 10, 15%. There's an opportunity that can arise from this like a phoenix out of the ashes. I want to dive into the market, go over macroeconomics. I want to go over regulation and cryptocurrency. I'm going to go over price in a long-term perspective. And I'm also going to show you guys how to claim your Ethereum Proof of Work tokens. And then I also have a trade for you at the end of this video to make up for some of those losses. You can make money on the downside. You don't have to feel pressured in doing one thing, which is buying the dip and holding. That doesn't need to be a thing. You can make money in any direction of the market. And I am a testament to that. So I want to go over all these macro conditions and show you guys what I'm working with to make up for some of the losses. This is an opportunity. This is education. If you continue to dollar cost average on your education, you will win the game. Please hear me. Stop getting emotional. People get so emotional. And again, I'm not one to point the fingers because the same thing happens to me. And I made it out and I'm trying to show you guys. I'm speaking with passion because I really do believe in what I'm saying right now. Please hear me out. There's a massive opportunity to make money right now as we speak. In this video, I'm going to dive into great detail, but first I got to go over the economy. We know the direction of the cryptocurrency. There's no need for all of the noise. Silence the noise. We know where it's going. It's going down. It's going down. So that same passion you had for dollar cost averaging and holding these coins, holding it diamond hands, you can diamond hands a short position. You could drop a short and diamond hands it, okay? Because we know the direction of the market is going down. If we look over here, the consumer price index for all urban consumers rose by 0.1% in August on a seasonally adjusted basis after being unchanged in July. The U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics reported today over the last 12 months, the all items index increased by 8.3% before seasonal adjustment. Guys, inflation is real. They're trying to stop it, but they literally can't. I remember making an analogy. I don't know if this was exactly it, but Jerome Powell basically has a gun and a knife at his throat, gun to his head and a knife at his throat. He literally doesn't know what to do. Okay? Because inflation keeps going up, even though he's decreasing spending and keeping hawkish Fed policy, he doesn't know what to do. Okay? He's making kind of desperate decisions, which I don't blame him. Okay? I don't blame him because this is what has to be done with the economy. But just to be clear with you guys, okay? It is hawkish. It is not risk-taking time. It's make as much money as you can and get out quick. Get out quick, take your profit, get out quick time, okay? It's worry about your family time. It's worry about food, worry about cash flow, the other things. It's not degen time. I'll let you know when it's degen time, I promise. When it becomes degen time, I'll be screaming at the top of my lungs like all of my videos. If we look at the prices of food, they've gone up 13.5%. Okay, this is a scary. It's not scary if you know what you're doing, right? Nothing's scary. If you have a strong foundation of knowledge, and my foundation is God, of course, but also God gave me the experience to talk about what I'm talking about here. If you have a strong foundation and you're comfortable, okay, then you can make some very good decisions and feed your family, okay, as well as, make some money and do things that you want to do and be happy. That you could do this in this market right now. In the recession, you could do this, okay? My goal is to try to show you how to do that through financial independence, cash flow. You get the gist here. Definitely like and follow. Subscribe to the channel for more videos. Investors are getting spooked that the Federal Reserve is going with these aggressive interest rate hikes that could damage the United States economy. Look, again, it's aggressive. We know the direction of the market's likely going down. Risk on assets are going down. We can make money off of that. So it's aggressive and it's scary and it can damage the United States economy, but we can still make money. So again, like just relax, take a deep breath. Okay. Be grateful for the things that you already have. Okay. And make a trade decision, make a decision out of happiness. Okay. Not fear, panic, right? Make a good decision next time. All right. If you look at the credit and liquidity programs on the balance sheet, you can see that the debt's pretty high, guys. Debt's pretty high. Federal Reserve is not looking too good. We know the direction's down. Everybody here should know the direction's down. You should not be confused of that fact, okay? Not only that, but this will always also bring cryptocurrency down. Regulations coming. On the short term, this is bad. So short term, regulation's bad. I'm not going to lie to you. Short-term prices are going down. Long-term, it's good. So we know the next cycle, there's going to be a massive opportunity to make a lot of money next cycle, right? Okay? So it's bad for the short term. We can make money off that, and it's good for the long run, and we can make money off that. And we saw some of this happen. The May crash of the so-called stablecoin wave of insolvencies wiped out over $600 billion of investor and consumer funds. This is not cool, right? So the United States is coming in. They're like, okay, we're going to come in with investor protection, financial stability, counterfeiting illicit finance. They're going to be stopping all of that, right? They're coming in with leadership, economic competitiveness, financial inclusion, and responsible innovation. So again, what's going to happen is there's going to be a lot of the rug pullers, the coins that made these projects just to steal money. They're going to come in and they're going to start rugging now. Now they're going to get really scared because the United States is stepping in to stop this. Okay, so the crypto market's going to go down. We know the direction, guys. We know the directions. Relax. It's okay. And I do want to say that sometimes I can make videos that are super exciting. I think the excitement was genuine. I wanted to participate in Ethereum Merge, a 1 in 7 year chance. I did. And I'm going to show you guys how to claim your proof of work tokens in this video, of course. I'm going to show you the proof of work tokens and how we can make money off of it in the future. I'm also, towards the end of this video, going to show you how to short the market right now to make more money, to make up for some of the losses, because we all know that Ethereum went down like 20%. Right? So we got free tokens. Ethereum went down 20%. In the short term, I'm at a loss on that trade. But the long run, what happened? Education. I learned how to participate in an airdrop. So if there's any airdrops in the future, I'm making money. Number 2, we know the direction of the market. So you can short the market and make up for some of the losses. Number 3, you got free tokens that are going to retain their value in the future. Like, how is this a loss? The only thing that's a loss is people's perspective. That's the loss. If you can't control your brain, you can't control anything. Have you guys not realized that by now? If we look at Bitcoin, we're going to see the market go down. If there's one thing that's been consistent, is that I've had this purple little box here for how long, guys? For like 3, 4, 5 months. I don't even know the time at this point. You guys can go reference my videos. I've had this box for a long time. This was going to be my accumulation zone. Now, we had an event with the Ethereum Merge and the Ethereum fork that I wanted to take advantage of, so I bought some Ethereum, but nothing has changed. I feel bad for certain people because they put all of their money in one trade. Maybe it's like, maybe I excited you too much and you're like, I'm going to go all in on Ethereum Merge. I just want to be clear with people. I took a 1% to 2% trade. This was not my entire portfolio. This is risk management 101. I never put my entire portfolio in anything. That will destroy everything I've built. It doesn't make sense. So if you did that and you feel very frustrated because you made that mistake, look, it's just a blemish. It's just a hit. Take your hits, right? It's not how hard you can hit. It's not how much money you can make in one thing, right? This is Rocky Balboa, right? Rocky Balboa 101. It's not how hard you can hit. It's how much can you get hit and continue to go, okay? Because again, this is a 1 in a lifetime opportunity. Cryptocurrency, I don't know how many times I gotta motivate you guys about this, but when the price of the assets get down to this purple box here, I'm about to turn up. I'm going to turn up and make a whole bunch of money. So pay attention to what's going on. Ethereum's down about 20% on the weekly. There's nothing wrong with that. What I really want to do is I want to wait for a green candlestick, get out of Ethereum proof of stake, okay? Take a small loss, a 15% loss or so, And then I'm going to short the market. There will be a relief in my personal opinion. I think we're going to probably bounce up. I don't know for sure. I'm not 100%. And I can't give you guys these short-term calls every time on the YouTube channel because you guys know that the videos take a while to upload, et cetera, et cetera. But I do think the long term on the weekly, we're going down. So we're going to come back down. We're going down to this purple channel here, which is the accumulation zone for me, okay? If we look at the S&P 500, don't worry, cryptocurrency is doing bad, but everything else is doing bad too. The whole economy is looking shaky. We know the direction of the market. Let me say it again. We know the direction of the market. So if we look at the S&P 500, you can see we're coming down too. So you could even short some stocks. Opportunities everywhere. Don't take your eyes off the prize. Okay. Don't take your eyes off the prize because you took a little loss. Okay. I took a little loss and I'm going to come back and swing and make up for all those losses. And then my education will increase. If we look at the BLX on the long term, again, another thing that's been consistent on my channel for the long term time horizon here. And this is a problem with the short term videos. Like I'm going to stick to long term because the short-term stuff gets people wrecked, okay? And they don't understand it, and I don't know how to explain it. Like the best way I can explain it, that's why I made Fundamental Secrets, right? Because the short-term stuff is really quick. I could just write something out real quick. But the point is, long-term, I have not changed. I do think we're coming down here, okay? Towards the end of the year, around this blue line or box or whatever you want to call it, we're going to see the bottom. When we do, I'm going to have a lot of cash on the side. And that's another thing we're going to be doing on this channel is showing you guys marketing, showing you how to build cash flow, whether that's a promotion at your job, whether that's marketing efforts, whatever it is that you can build cash flow. You could even make your own trading group like I did, okay? Consulting, right? Build cash flow like that and then buy the dip. What's the problem? People are so emotional. Like, Alex, you're not a good trader. You just sold things. No, I made a whole bunch of money off of Ethereum. I bought Ethereum at $3. And then I also built a cash flow business so I can continue to buy more and educate more and spread this goodness to the world. Stop being so greedy and caught up in your own head. You can build your own course. People have been in cryptocurrency for like 3 years and never built a business. Let me show you how to do it. I'll show you how to do it. Stop hating, bro. Stop hating the game. I'm going to show everybody how to make money, cash flow, trading, shorting, buying a dip, fundamental analysis, technical analysis. Stop hating, bro. That's you. That's your own insecurities. I love all of you. I will give away all the secrets, all of it. Okay? That's what I want to do. If we look at the DXY, which is the US dollar currency index, you can see we're going up on the long-term perspective. This is the weekly. What this is it signals the strength of the US dollar. Typically what happens, this is rising because other parts of the world and their currencies are suffering through inflation and other things. Other parts of the world are suffering, okay? So they go to United States dollar. They're like, oh man, my currency is losing value. Let's go buy some USD to serve as a hedge against inflation. But the real funny part is that America has inflation too. So if we look at the US government bonds, the 10-year yield has been increasing. This signals confidence in the United States government, okay? So very hard to explain. I've explained it in multiple videos, but simply put, just very simply put, okay? When this goes up, that means people are not buying US government bonds. A government bond is an IOU from the government. It's basically like credit from the government, and they say, hey, you give me money and I'll give it back to you in 10 years plus a yield. That's essentially what it is. So when this goes up, people are a little scared of what was going on in the government. And what I do think is going to happen is they are going to remedy inflation. I do think that this hawkish Fed policy, this decrease of spending is going to fix inflation. Then a whole bunch of rich guys are going to be like, oh, government's okay. United States government's not going to break. And then when they have that signal, they're all going to jump into bonds. The bonds are going to reverse, come to the downside. And then once we see something around here, where it's far down enough, I don't know if it's going to be on this trend line or below the trend line, but once it starts coming down, once that starts to reverse again, that's when we see all risk on assets start to do well, which will be next cycle, okay? The next halving is March 2024, Okay, March 2024. So that's going to happen like around here. And when that happens, that's the big buying event that I'll be screaming at the top of my lungs because I'm never leaving cryptocurrency and I'll always show you guys how to make money. Now, for Ethereum proof of work, people are freaking out. They're like, Ethereum proof of work is a scam. It's not a scam. That's just a marketing campaign. Take a deep breath and relax. Ethereum proof of stake has all the money and all the infrastructure and all the connections. They're smearing proof of work because it's a big competition, guys. Think about the long term, man. Ethereum proof of work has a 12-year track record of being reliable, robust, and censorship resistant. It's going to retain its value. It's not going to zero. Do I think Ethereum proof of stake is better? Yes. I think it's better to, that their upgrades in the future will, not right now. It's funny because right now they're not cheaper and they're not that much faster. So Ethereum proof of work is pretty much the same as proof of stake right now. They're like the same. Okay. So proof of stake is not cheaper or faster right now, but there are upgrades in the future where proof of stake will become better over time. Okay. So it is like a long-term battle. It's like proof of work and proof of stake fighting each other. And proof of stake has all of everything. They got everything. So right now there's a massive smear campaign against proof of work. But does that make proof of work less? No, it doesn't. They have their advantages. They have their security advantages. Just because it's proof of stake and everybody chose proof of stake doesn't mean that proof of work doesn't have security advantages. We all know that it does. Okay, proof of work has security advantages. That's a fact, right? So do I think they're going to last? Yes, I do think they're going to last. And I do think it's going to retain value or increase in value over a long period of time. So my official decision is to sell my Ethereum proof of stake and hodl the proof of work for now, okay? And then eventually in the future, buy proof of stake when it goes to the bottom. When proof of stake goes down, like the regular Ethereum goes below, I'm going to buy that, buy the dip. But right now, I want to hold the proof of work coins because they're just too much at a discount. I don't want to sell them right now. I do think that they will increase in value. If there's some small proof of stake FUD, the proof of work coins are going to increase in value. I do believe that. Now, if you're on a centralized exchange like Coinbase, just wait, have patience. People are not patient. I put out some tweets. I'm like, hey, did you not get your duplicate? And everybody's like, no, I didn't get it. Bro, relax. Relax. It's going to happen. Coinbase is just being a little bit slow because they have to research the proof of work coin to make sure it's not a scam. But we see other signs of it. Proof of work airdropped on FTX. So if you're on FTX and you held your Ethereum, you got your coins, okay? Also, it's in my MetaMask. You can see it right here. I got my Ethereum proof of work coin. So relax. Again, just relax, okay? It's not that serious. Now, the value is not there, but I do think the value will come back, and I have some evidence of that. If you look at Bitcoin SV, which is BSV, you can see that there were some massive spikes. This is a fork of the regular Bitcoin. So you can see there's massive spikes. I'm not selling it now. I'm holding those tokens. I'm going to hold those tokens. Now, if you haven't added it to your MetaMask, if you don't know how to do it, it's actually relatively simple. All you have to do is type this, and I'm going to leave that link for you guys in the pinned comment below so you can take advantage. All you have to do is type this into your MetaMask. You come over here, you click MetaMask, you click right there, and you're going to be on the Ethereum mainnet like this, and then you come over here to ETHW mainnet, or I'm sorry, you come over here to add network, and then you type it in there. If you type it in there, then you're going to see it just like I just saw right here, which is ETHW. You're going to see your coins, and then eventually I'm going to sell it. I'm not selling it now. I'm holding it now. I'll sell it in the future. So they will be on centralized exchange. They will be on MetaMask. Okay, guys. All right. So think about that for the long-term perspective. But in a short-term perspective, let me give you an opportunity on how to make money on the short term that I just took. I just shorted Raven. Okay, so Ravencoin had this weird narrative where everybody was like, oh, everybody from Ethereum proof of work is going to go to Ravencoin. So it pumped off of that, which made no sense at all. That's pure speculation. Number one, if you have a mining rig with GPUs and you don't know where to mine, why wouldn't they just go to Ethereum proof of work, the forked version? That's where most of them are going to go to Ethereum proof of work, or they're going to go to Ethereum Classic. They don't really have a specific reason why they're going to go to Ravencoin. That's all speculation. Number two, even if the miners did go to Ravencoin, okay, even if they did go to Ravencoin, how does that contribute to price increase? It doesn't. They're not buying Ravencoin. That's all speculation. Miners going to a network is only increasing the security. That doesn't really make sense. This is, again, all hype and speculation. So for me, I'm like, bro, market's going to go down in general. Like in general, markets are going down. This is a false narrative, speculation narrative that I don't think people really fully understand. I think the price of Ravencoin is going to drop dramatically. So I actually shorted it on KuCoin, and you can use my referral code in the pinned comment below. They did not pay me for this. I used multiple exchanges. I just was like, look, bro, I got to deal with the bear market too. Use my code if you want to. You actually get a discount, and I make money too for you using that for me to put you on. I short on KuCoin because for me it's more convenient. Some people use Bybit, but that you have to use a VPN and all these legal things. I use KuCoin specifically, and you can short it there. But yeah, I shorted Ravencoin. I think this whole narrative of the GPU miners, like, it just doesn't make sense. I think really though, proof of stake is just using it as a way to show that they're environmentally friendly. So it's like this big, Ethereum is ditching its miners. Like, they're just trying to show they're environmentally friendly while smearing proof of work. But this has nothing to do with any type of proof of work chain price increase. That is speculation, and I'm taking advantage by shorting that. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. What do I got to say? If you take a hit, get back up. If you take a hit, get back up. Don't point the fingers. Don't point at, oh, Alex, you told us, or, oh, that guy told us, or this, or what. This is your decision. That's your finances, guys. So in the nicest way possible, I want to say this. I will not make any more acts out of desperation. You know, I'm going to think long term. And when I take a hit, I try to get back up and continue to push forward. I think those, in a peaceful way, encapsulates who I want to be as a person. So again, you can cry about this situation that a lot of people experience, or you could try again and take responsibility for your actions, which will make you into a better person, which will allow you to flourish in the future. You choose, man. Lose completely and give up, or stay down to fight another day. That's your choice. If you like the quality of this content, hit like. If you don't, leave some constructive criticism. Subscribe for more video updates. And like I always say, if you don't get with it, you will get left behind. One more last thing. I do have a huge problem with scammers. There's all types of scammers using my name to take money from people. There's nothing worse than a new friend that I met, or somebody that I met, like, you know, from an event or something like that go and follow me on Instagram. And then they text me saying, hey man, I lost $400 because someone using your name scammed me. There's no worse feeling than that. That's a horrible feeling. So I've waged war against the scammers. I have a big solution, but I need your help. Community, if you've ever benefited from any of my videos, please do me a favor. Take the URL, copy the link of all the scam accounts. And I left a Google form in the pinned comment below, a Google form. Submit all the scam accounts that you have to this Google form, and I'm going to do everything in my power to clear them out. I have a company that's helping me, you know, get to this solution. I will be making a video with them soon to show you guys what it is. But I've waged war against the scammers. I'm tired of them taking advantage of us, and I want to clean up my community. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Catch you in the next one.